Hello everyone, let's continue with Kuntak's Vakrokti-jivitam. Students, Kuntak has elaborated that how Vakrokti operates at different levels in Kavya. In my earlier videos, I have discussed with you Vard Vinyas Vakrata, that is phonetic obliquity, and then another one Pada-Prardha Vakrata, that is lexical obliquity. And today we are going to talk about Pada-Prardha Vakrata, that is Grammatical obliquity or Pada-Prardha Vakrata refers to a striking effect that appears in the terminal parts of the word. It consists in a specific or peculiar use of tense, case, number, voice and person, etc. Kuntak has classified grammatical obliquity into different subcategories. Some of them are Kāla-Vaicitrya-Vakratā, that is obliquity of tense. Then there is Kāraka-Vakratā, that is obliquity of case. Third one is Sankhyā-Vakratā, that is obliquity of number. Then fourth is Purusa-Vakratā, that is obliquity of person. Then fifth is Upgraha-Vakratā, that is obliquity of voice. And last is Padd-Vakratā, that is called obliquity of particle. Now we will talk about these 6 subcategories of Pada-Prardha Vakrata in detail. First, the Kāla-Vaicitrya-Vakratā, that refers to the obliquity of the use of tense in Kavya or in poetry. The striking use of tense in a particular context that makes the reader feel transported. That is the magic of obliquity of tense. And how it takes place? A talented poet produces charm and beauty in his expression by contemplating the past or future action in the present. And this very concept of contemplating the past or future in the present is quite similar to the concept of historical present as discussed in the Western poetics. And here in both the cases, in Western poetics as well as Kuntak's theory of Vakrokti, the past incidents and happenings are contemplated in the first form of the verb, or we can say in the present tense, so as to produce a charming effect. A talented poet. Now the question arises that why a talented poet moves toward the past, and which he wants to just present in the form of present tense. So a talented poet turns to the remote in time and place for 2 reasons. Number 1, longing for the past provides him an escape from present stress, present anxiety. And secondly, it satisfies his craving for the uncommon and the strange, as it is visible that in the romantic poets like Scott and Keats, they have made the copious use of tales and legends of the Middle Age to create a striking effect in their verses. And the next one is Kāraka-Vakratā, that is called obliquity of case, and it refers to the oblique transposition of the cases. When an ordinary case is employed in Kavya as a main case or vice versa, or the cases are transposed, we have Kāraka-Vakratā. And in brief, we can say that this Kāraka-Vakratā or obliquity of case involves a reversal of status in instruments of action. The next one is Sankhyā-Vakratā. Students, this Sankhyā-Vakratā functions on the basis of the oblique transposition of numbers. How it happens? In this, singular number is changed into plural number and vice versa, and this interchange of 2 opposite numbers imparts beauty and charm to the poetic expression. Next one is Purusa-Vakratā, that is obliquity of person. The poetic expression in which the persons are transposed is known as Purusa-Vakratā. And how it happens? According to Kuntak, when the grammatical first person I or the second person you is required logically, instead of using it, the third person is used obliquely in order to gain poetic beauty, it should be regarded as the obliquity of person. Then next comes Upgraha-Vakratā, that is known as obliquity of voice. This obliquity works upon two voices of the verb. One is active, another one is passive. And according to Kuntaka, when both the affixes, affixes of verb, active and passive, are possible for a root, and the poet is seen preferring the one as against the other because of an aesthetic purpose, that may be designated as arresting beauty of Upgraha or verb affix, or the obliquity of voice. Then lastly there comes Padd-Vakratā or obliquity of particle or affix. Under Padd-Vakratā, Kuntaka analyzes the beauty of nipat, that are undeclinable, and upsarga, which are the prefixes. Here I just want to make two things clear to you, that what is this nipat or what is indeclinable. Nipat is used for those very words. In Sanskrit they are avya, and we can just understand them as the words without any inflections. Or to be more simple, we can say the words which do not change their form for the case or gender. They are the nipat, they are the indeclinable. And these are the underivable words, we can say, and they do not have any grammatical bond with the words. They remain immutable in all genders, numbers and cases. And still they play an important role in poetry. They are used by a gifted poet to denote strong feelings and emotions of joy, melancholy, wonder, grief. Kuntaka explains, I quote, in a poem where the prepositions and indeclinables. Students, here I just repeat that indeclinable is used for those words which are having no grammatical inflections. So what Kuntaka says, that in a poem where prepositions and indeclinable are employed only to suggest rasas as the sole essence of a poem as a whole, we have what may be called another type of word beauty. So there is an example of that, how the obliquity of particle this appears. There are two lines from Tennyson's poem Break, Break, Break. In the first line, but oh, for the touch of a vanished hand. In this first line, I have highlighted oh. This oh is indeclinable and it successfully conveys the poet's intense grief over the loss of his dead friend. So students, that's how Vakrata occurring in the words and the different parts has been analyzed by Kuntaka in a comprehensive manner. And Kuntaka has stressed that every category of Vakrata is used by the poet to create the aesthetic pleasure, the rasa, that is the chief objective of Kavya. So here I would like to quote from Kuntaka. He says, I quote, poetic speech is a veritable creeper with words as leaves, forming the basis for beauty, striking with artistic turn, adding to the wealth of feelings and sentiments in a most striking manner. May the bee-like connoisseurs appreciate it and collect the profusely fragrant and smelt honey from the sentence blossoms and enjoy it with ever-increasing zest. So that's how Kuntaka has just explained, elaborated upon the theory of Vakrata in his book as the soul of poetry, as the soul of Kavya. And in our next video, we will talk about another category of Vakrata, that is Vakya-Vakrata. Thank you.